coisinha aí. So, hello, people from YouTube, and we are here for one more immersion. I'm Victoria. I'm a host student. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach anyone. Talking Talk is a platform to conversation. So we are here to have a conversation. And today we are talking about transport system. And I believe it's better begin the immersion just introducing ourselves. So please, Nayara, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Nayara. I am 30 years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I am married. I don't have kids. Actually, I have one, but it's a dog kid. It's my dog that called Athena, and I have a degree in business administration. I work as a financial analyst, and well, let me see. In my free time, I like to walk on the street with my dog and ride my bike. I like to watch movies on Netflix. And yeah, I believe this that. And what about you, Marcia?
Uh, Night to everybody. I'm Márcio. I'm married. I'm assistant in administration. I'm two kids, two boys, uh, one dog. Um, I'm I'm like to play football and I like to play football. I like to watch football. I like Flamengo. I'm fan. I'm from Flamengo. Uh, I like watching movies too. Equal Say Nayara. I'm I'm happy. Is he? Is this? And you, Pericles?
Hello, my name is Pericles. I'm from Fortaleza, Ceará. Uh, I, I'm 31 years old. I work with software development. Uh, I, I develop mobile apps. Uh, I'm not working right now because the moment of the market, but I hope uh, uh, to get a job next soon. Uh, I like watching movies too. I don't have kids, and I don't have dogs, but I love animals. I love nature too. I love music. I play various instruments like electric guitar, bass, keyboards, flute. Uh, I'm not a virtuosist, but I can play a little of those instruments. Uh, I have a collection of headphones too. I like so much to listen music in my free time. I like video games. I play so much. Um, I think that's it. That's a little about me.
Great. I'm liking that because I don't know how to talk about myself, and you guys are talking a lot, you know. So I'm just okay. I'm going to talk a little bit. So, hello, people. I'm Victoria. I am 25 years old. I live in Rio. I'm a nurse. I have a son. I believe I'm the only one who has a kid here. So I have a little son who is like 5 years old. And I don't know, like I don't have a lot of free time, so I don't play an instrument. I don't I'm not addicted to like football or I don't have a pet. And so guys, I don't know how to talk about me, you know. I just spend my time here on Talk and Talk or with my son. It's the only thing, or traveling because I love to travel. So I believe is it. So okay, guys, I will choose one person to read and answer the first one because I don't want to start it, you know. So Matthew, can you read and answer the first one?
Okay. What are the main challenges for public transport systems in your city region? Yeah, I live in I live in small city, Itaperuna, Rio de Janeiro. Here have has one bus line, one enterprise. Uh, in my opinion, need more enterprise, more lines, because falta competitividade para melhorar a qualidade for best service and in transport in the city and a region and inter cities have many enterprise, many lines. The service is good, but in city in specific, one acho que falta competitividade para melhorar o serviço nesse caso. And you, Nayara?
Acho que ela tá falando no mudo.
It's me. É porque eu não estou escutando o Márcio. Well, the question number one. Let me see. About my city. My city is Joinville, and is the most populous city in Santa Catarina. And so there are a lot of people here, and of course that there are not enough buses for everyone. For example, public transportation. So I think it's not fair because we paid R$ 5.50 to use a crowd bus now with stink people. I think it's stink, pessoas fedidas dentro. And there was one time that I fallen on top of some people, like several times, and the buses drivers think they are carrying bags of potatoes, you know. They think something. It's stressful anyway. I think I hate get to take a bus, you know, because it's, I don't know, it's terrible. So yeah, I really don't like it because that, you know, we don't have buses enough to everyone, and we paid like the price of the ticket. I think it's ticket is too expensive. So I really hate take bus. So and what about you, Betty?
I think as a very difficult question, because I think it's not only only one factor is probably a group of factors that uh, that causes the problems with public transport. I think one can be the number of people. I live in Fortaleza, is a big city. And so many people centering in the some place. Um, uh, I think I don't know if it's because no exists no exists sufficient buses, but maybe as another problem, a problem of flux of traffic. I think Fortaleza is not a planned city. Uh, um, the roads and most times are no prepared for the number of the cars, and I don't know, so many problems, maybe adjusts in the traffic signals, changes in I don't know, directions on the streets. I don't know. It's very difficult to try to resolve traffic problems. I don't know if you already played some game of building cities. I already played a lot, and in all city all city that you plan, and in the end, all when the bigger problem you have in a city is the traffic factor, because the traffic is more important to make you efficiency of your city. So as it's really very difficult to think. I think the specialists trying to resolve the situation, because they study about this theme, they know about these problems, but it's still difficult to resolve. Eu não sei dizer ainda, ainda they know this, the problems is difficult to resolve.
Yeah, I agree with you guys because I don't use like public transport, so I don't know like uh, as people said to me, like it's not my experience. Um, I believe like the ticket is expensive. I saw a lot of people talking about it, so I totally agree with it. Even if I don't pay for it, I believe the other people who pay is like their place to talk, So I will totally agree. And I don't know. I believe people talk about like the way the things are. Like sometimes there isn't a place to sit. The chair sometimes is just like open, broken. So I don't know. And one thing that I hear a lot that is like here in Rio, we have a bus called BRT, and they call that there isn't enough bus, you know. So when people are just getting out of work, there are a lot of people trying to get in the bus, and that isn't. So they put more people than their capacity. So I hear that a lot. And it's not like, oh my God, but I just took some days a month. I believe it was like the last month. I was in the subway, but my experience was okay, you know. There weren't any challenge. I was in a time that isn't a lot of people and was a line that is always clean. So, I just because I was in a place that I don't know how to go, and so I believe it's the better one because it's not a challenge. It's one positive thing, but when you're using the subway, you don't get stuck in the traffic. And I was afraid like to getting late. So I used the subway, but it was really okay. I didn't know like the price of the tickets. I just put the credit card. Here you don't have to use your special card. You can put your credit card. And so I just put the credit card and pass. So I don't know if it is expensive. It was clean. It isn't a lot of people. I could see. So you know, I can't talk about it. It's not my place to talk. So I believe it's it. I like that one. I don't have any challenge. So Patty, please, can you read and answer the next one?
Okay. How does transportation infrastructure influence urban development and city planning? Uh, I think it's total related because when the city is growing, uh, naturally are uh, growing the transports and flux of people in the small city, the center becomes a center of city and is growing for the I don't know how to say that, laterais, margins, is in growing the margins of the center, and as important to thinking the traffic in the beginning, because if you don't think this in the beginning, this can turn the situation that we live every day, because like I said, Fortaleza, for example, was not planned. I think is reality of the major of cities here in Brazil. Because as Brazil is very new compared of another countries, so they have not don't have the same time to prepare for increase the number of people in the cities. I think it is related with this too. Another countries have the millenniums to prepare your infrastructure of traffic, and Brazil only is few centuries for do this. I think is related problem. What do you think, Márcio?
Hear me, hear me, hear me, hear
Yeah,
me.
it's like really oh, but I can hear, but just
Yes.
Mhm. I'm changing my phones for best. I don't know.
like your phone has a microphone like thing like um, this.
Other. This now is uh no nice.
It's Bluetooth.
Yeah. Uh, my my
Okay.
my sound is not good. My
Like
voice.
I can hear you, but it's really low, you know?
Yes. I don't know. This change configuration. I'm sorry. I
No
managed.
problem. So while Matthew is trying to fix it out,
Now,
like,
good. Now,
yeah, it's better for me. I don't know, Pericles, Nayara, what do you
um,
think about it?
hear me, Pericles.
Yes, it's better now.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I'm thinking development and planning the city is Pericles say independent. I I I agree. I think uh, this situation is complicated, but falta interesse também. The government, the office, people, authority. Um, the 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 city big change mode your transport, new possibilities, new inventions, patinete, bike. This for me not really in my city. Uh, uh, so, uh, street is narrow, short, and the city no spended, no the place não tem para onde crescer as ruas, por exemplo. This problem dificulta development, the new business, for my opinion, this business, investment de outras pessoas, de outras empresas virem para a cidade. This small city, but transit in here as the people say equal Rio de Janeiro. No education in many situations, no education, the drivers, no patience, no condition of the people driving, the people walking. This for me is difficult investment for in the city. I understand me. This is, and you, Nayara, you think? How do you think?
I don't know because I think I don't understand the question even in Portuguese. But I'm gonna answer something that I don't know is related to the question. But well, my city is known as the city of bicycle. and because we have many factors here, and since the past, most people went to work by bicycle, but nowadays it's not safe anymore. So many people prefer to buy a car to have more safety and to be more comfortable, because I think this is also related to sedentary lifestyle that we have nowadays. So people prefer to buy a car than to buy a bicycle, for example. And I think the government could encourage the use of bicycle more if the street were safer, but they don't. So I would like to say that, oh, maybe the government need to support and having more incentives for cycling. But several times I try to ride my bike, and almost I don't know how I can say this. A maioria das vezes que eu fui tentar ride my bike on the street, quase sempre eu sou quase atropelada. Because we don't have as ruas não tem estrutura e não são seguras. It's not safe. So it's difficult to talking about, go walking for your job or go by riding your bicycle, but it's not safe. And so I prefer just to take a Uber, for example, or to take a bus, because it's really, at least here in my city, it's really dangerous because they don't respect the people that are walking on the street. They don't stop on the... Esqueci como é que fala semáforo. And sometimes I think it's for that. I don't know if I answered the question, but it's that. And you, Victoria?
That's okay. I don't know if I'm answering in the right way, but I'm trying, so it's enough. So yeah, it's like as I understand the question, I don't know. Like I believe, even if I don't use it, I believe a lot of people use it. So if you don't have really good public transport, you can just go. Like people really need to go to work, and if there isn't people working, like the city just stop, you know. So things like that. Like if you don't have public transport, people can't go to hospitals, can go to a lot of places. So if there isn't people going, like, oh, there isn't a way to go to hospitals, they will die. So it's less people in the city. So if you don't have a good public transport, you can't go to work. So how people can go to work on the hospital? How people can go to work, like in the supermarket? So if there isn't hospital, supermarket, or something like that, like basic things. I don't know, if basic is the right word, but if you don't have the minimum that this place like hospital, supermarket, something like that, how people can live on the city, So if you don't have good public transportation, how people can just live in that city? The city will just stop. Or if you're living in a small city, I don't know if the right word is countryside. I don't know, maybe. But if you don't live in a small city that there isn't everything like near from your home, it's perfect. But if there isn't, how can you live in the city? You have to have a public transport to go to other places. So I believe it's like that. If there isn't a way to move to other places, it's not a good place to live. Like, how can you deal a problem if you have a baby and So I believe it's kind of it about the development and the infrastructure. So I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah, I can be wrong, but I believe I believe that the public system has a lot of it's an important place. So if there isn't, the city just stopped. So I don't think it's a good thing. So Nayara, can you read and answer the next one?
Yes, I can try. The question number 3. What are the environmental impacts of the current transport system? Oh my God, I don't know. uh, I don't know. Perix, can you answer this question? Then I can thinking about.
I'm muted. Yes, no problem. In fact, I don't know too much. I just know what I hear in the news. The effect of carbon emission by the vehicles. Uh, I don't know if is the main problem with the uh, ozone layer. I don't know if it is the correct way to say this, ozone layer. But I don't know if the main problem is the transport system, but we know that vehicles like cars and trucks emit carbon, and this can como é que é trazer problems to ozone layer, and probably in millions, no, millions, not, eu não sei como é que diz mil também. Talvez em milhares de anos poderiam trazer problemas, but it's not only transports, so many factors too, and energy production, and so many things that emits carbon. So we have these impacts. They 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 can see right now in in the world about a lot of rain in some cities, earthquakes and tornadoes and enfim. Derretimento, eu não sei como é que fala, of the ice and some of these things. How about you, Marcel?
Okay, I'm agree. You say you about this. And more, my city example is Turkey Road, and Nayara say not go to go bike for job because dangerous. In my city, road the truck is many people dead for this truck atropelam, não sei dizer, pessoas aqui direto. This is very bad. Not not security go de bike or walking for the job for this is complicated situation. This I'm feeling not secure for this for example. This and you, Vitória, que say about this.
Yes, I believe I don't have a lot of things more to talk about, like, because I totally agree with you. And I don't know. It's not the public transport, you know. I believe it's car in general, like cars and other things that, you know, like I don't know the name, how to talk like the word, but you know, like I believe it's the same. And I don't know, like the only thing that I can talk about is like sometimes I just see oil dropping from the bus and like the smoke when you just start to run, you know, like the a black smoke. I believe it's the only thing, but I believe Pericles said something about it, so it isn't really something new to add, you know. So yeah, just it. I just can't imagine. Like I believe it's too good, like like bus because you can travel like in a place that one car per person, it's one car for a lot of persons. So I believe it's reduce a lot of cars on the street. I don't know. I can be wrong. I can be wrong, but I believe it's a good thing. So I believe we have enough time to one more question, and I believe it's better to. Mm, let me see. Okay, number 9. I don't want to be the next one. I want to be number 9. So, Matthew, can you read and answer the number 9?
Okay. What safety actions are necessary to improve the experience of transport users and reduce traffic incidents? For me, um, uh, you Vitória say, um, one car, one people. For me, uh, is good. 5 people in one car, the bus, principal, bikes, partners. I don't know English partners, uh, walking, but infrastructure for this. So, I think pé de moleque, buracos. I don't know. I think I want to go bike to my job, but my street parece uma peneira de tanto buraco. I don't know. No condition, no infrastructure for this, and people think I'm comfortable. Nayara says this. Muito buraco, no comfortable. Danger, not security for me. I don't know. I the bus, I the car, Uber, because the city not prepared for this. No helping me. Uh, this for this. Uh, uh, for me, um, a principal causa e a responsabilidade são os governantes. As empresas ainda investem, muitas empresas no Brasil investem nisso, mas os governantes não fazem nada, né? Você não vê aquele empenho, como tem empenho. A campanha eleitoral esse ano, você vai ver o pessoal empenhado em se reeleger, mas não em health the people, in help the people. Is this for me? And you, Nayara?
Well, I believe that it's a difficult task because to change this this experience of transport user, we are talking about people, and it's very difficult to change people's mentality because nowadays no one have time for anything anymore. Everyone is running all the time, so cars like running over the people, like people get stressed in the traffic, and people kill themselves in the traffic sometimes just because I don't know how I can say buzina. Sorry, I will say in Portuguese because I'm getting confused. Mas eu acho que a pergunta, se eu entendi direito, é muito mais da forma como as pessoas se comportam no trânsito do que uma culpa só ou uma obrigação governamental, né, ou da prefeitura, enfim. Porque quando a gente fala em acidentes, né, no trânsito, a gente fala de pessoas e como elas se comportam no trânsito. E hoje em dia, todo mundo muita correria, né, então, um passando por cima do outro e ninguém mais respeita nada. Eu já vi vários casos de pessoas se matarem no trânsito só porque o outro buzinou, tipo, e ele não gostou e tirou uma arma, ou, né, uma arma branca, ou enfim, e matou outra pessoa por isso. Então, eu acho que não adianta a gente querer mudar um sistema de infraestrutura e tal, e as pessoas terem uma mentalidade pobre. So, I think is that, and yes, I have this fear to ride my bike because sometimes I am in the correct place to ride my bike because there is no sidewalk in every street here in my city, but I am riding my bike quando não tem a calçada, eu ando com a bicicleta bem juntinho do meio-fio. But when I do this, like, the cars don't respect me. Só que quando eu faço isso, os carros, eles não respeitam, porque assim, não importa, na verdade. Se ele bater em mim, eu provavelmente, se eu não morrer, eu vou me quebrar muito. Mas para ele, né, fica impune, né? Aí a gente fala de lei também, né? O que acontece se você atropela uma pessoa? A gente vê vários casos aqui na minha cidade acontece muito de atropelar ciclista, ou o carro simplesmente atropela e vai embora, ou até para, mas não faz nada. É muita impunidade, né? Então, assim, enfim, Brasil, terra de ninguém. Mas, eu acho que é mais questão da mentalidade da cabeça das pessoas, quando a gente fala, assim, de acidente. Desculpa, meu inglês tá péssimo para esse assunto.
No problem. It's a different topic. So we don't have a lot of time. Pericles, Can you just go see it? Oh, you're muted.
I think, like Nayara said, here are some incidents like that said too. Cars hitting bicycles and persons, and I think it's problem of education too. Less knowledge about rules in traffic is associated with use of drugs too, using mobile while driving. I I already saw a man driving while reading a comic in the car, reading a comic and driving in the same time. I am shocked too when I see this vision, but as it, this is the problem, you know. The people don't matter with each other. Uh, they just think in yourselves and don't think in the other person, another person. I think it is a great problem.
Yeah, yes, I don't know. I had a lot of things to say about it. Like there is the traffic, people in the traffic that like the education of the people, like people who just buy the drive license. Of course, the street sometimes there is a lot of holes on the street. There is a lot of things. So I don't believe we have it a lot of time for it. So people from YouTube, thank you for being here with us. And I believe there are more immersions today. So just